Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here for the 19th of January, 2018, and look at my arm, still just the one mark. The 19th of the month and just one mark. The one mark representing one bad day this month. Now that's not to suggest that I haven't had wrestling matches with my brain. It's like I take the cumulative total for the day, I add it all up, and almost always when I wake up in the morning, the first hour and a half is bad. And almost always when I take a nap in the afternoon, which if you don't know what I do for a living, you might say, well, why the hell is he taking a nap in the afternoon all the time? When I wake up, there's about an hour and a half in there when I've got these really negative thoughts. So those are kind of a given. I know I'm going to experience that. It's the rest of the day that I kind of judge, was it okay or was it not okay? And that's really what it comes down to, the judgment of, can I live with this? And often people will say, should I go to a doctor? Should I be on medication? Should I be going for counseling? Whatever it is. And I say, okay, well, here's the question. Can you accept being as you are today? Or as you are right now over the last couple of weeks or the month, or you got to take it as a whole. Could you accept that for the rest of your life? And the answer is no, then you've got to pursue help. I believe that help comes in all forms, all kinds of trolling going on right now. And I think trolling is, well, not so much trolling, I think debate is great. And I think that when people believe things, when people believe the stigma, I think it's great when they share that because that creates debate. We know they're out there. We know that half the population still believes that mental illness is a weakness rather than a sickness, and that it's somehow self-inflicted and it's somehow a choice. And that's what Nicole Arbor talked about that kind of bothered me in her video. I thought her video was really good. I thought it was really well done, and I thought it was funny, and I thought she made some good points. And she has made the point subsequent to this that this is her experience, and she's entitled to share her experience. But I think it's one thing. One line that she said really, I thought, crossed the line, and that was that happiness is a choice. See, that sends a terrible message to people who are trying to be happy but can't be because they're sick, because whatever has gone on in their head will prevent them from being happy. Because to me, depression, the definition of it is the loss of the ability to experience joy. And when you tell people this is your choice, then you create all kinds of different issues. So that's really what I object to. But I think it's great for people to share their own experiences. But notice when I share my experience, I don't say it's for everyone. I am on medication. Medication has worked for me, but I always finish that thought with the statement, medication is not the only way. Medication is not for everyone. And you know what? I wish I wasn't on medication. The only thing worse than being on medication is being off medication for me and being sick. So an open mind is important, but it's also important not to assume that because something worked for you, it can work for others. The suggestion, though, is just fine. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because the stigma still lives. So, Nicole, I say, why don't we do a video together? You can make your points, I'll make my points, and we'll call it a debate.